Classic League Podcast time!
Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 341 of the Classic Elite Podcast. My name is Scott. We got Kevin with me. Kevin, what is going on, man? How you doing?
Yeah. Sorry, I was beatboxing when I was on mute and dancing.
I was going to say, and I think you... did we go through this before? Do you have a noise gate issue maybe on your end? Because
possibly. Yeah,
I think you just did that brat kind of a thing. Very little of it came through.
No, nothing yet.
Oh, that one did. That was good.
All right.
All right.
Good. Also, hey, guess what? Our numbers are going down. We're still in lockdown.
Oh, yes. I thought you meant our podcast numbers. Yes, those two.
No,
COVID, yes.
And just to let you know, I am drinking a cherry training wheels sour.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
It's 4%. It's very light and it's delicious. It's like drinking cherry goodness.
I am drinking a local brew. I brewed it. It's an IPA. It's good.
NEPA, if you will.
No, this is not a NEPA. This is not one of our NEPAs. We do have several.
Oh.
So, but yeah, we're a video game.
It's an IPA.
That's there's NEPAs are New England IPAs, right?
No. IPA, IPA.
Oh, I thought you said. Oh my god, I'm so used to tending at the bar and not hearing that I just did that on the podcast because I couldn't hear you. What an idiot I am. Oh yeah, I've never heard it called an IPA before. I've only ever heard it NEPA or IPA.
Scott, what I just did there was a joke.
Oh, you
and
lied.
now that we're explaining it, it's no longer funny.
But it went over my head. Was it ever funny? Oh
no, but
okay.
you know. Yes, we are a video game podcast. We will be talking about video games. It is a light week for games. And
it
by
is.
games, I mean news.
So we've
super light. Holy shit, it's light. So we're just gonna talk about our dogs for 30 minutes.
We don't have any dogs, so it's going to be extra short. But before we jump into that stuff, it's been 11 years that this podcast has been going on. May is our anniversary, and I got a notification on Twitter today that we started our Twitter handle 11 years ago today.
Very nice.
May 25th. So thank you for those of you who have listened for a while or anybody that happens to be new. Thank you.
Did I reach out to you guys when you guys first started around here?
I was pretty close. Yeah, you and I have known each other for, I would have to say, it gotta be definitely a decade now because it was within the first year for sure.
Yeah. Man, I remember reaching out to everybody. I was like, these guys responded. Rui, they responded. We have friends. They're trying to take our business. Shut them down.
So how is Rui doing? I know he's got a little one now, right?
Yeah, he's got a baby. He's good. He works like 7 days a week as a plumber.
Yeah.
It's funny if you listen to the old podcast, you hear him going like, "I'm going back to school," which is why we slowly started shutting down.
Yeah,
because I got pregnant, and I was like, going to school. Now he has a career and I don't. So good for him. No, yeah, I've asked him if you want to come over, come on here once, and he says give him like a 3 months notice. I'll think about it.
Okay,
that'd be fun.
Fuck yeah, it would be. I've never actually talked to Rui before, but I feel like
really?
I have. Yeah.
That's weird.
Oh no, I had to. I think I was on your show before, right? Did I ever come on Pair Nerds? Did I? I don't remember.
I don't remember. I know I've been on yours before.
I would air on maybe did he also join? Yeah, maybe that's what it was.
I don't remember.
I don't either.
Really don't. I mean, it's 10 years, right?
It's a long time, right? Lots of stuff has happened. So
it's funny when we used to have fans. People drew fan art of us once in front of like the Sonic emblem.
Okay.
But they didn't know what we'd look like, so they drew what they thought we looked like. And for some reason, every time people drew Rui, he had glasses. He doesn't wear glasses.
He sounds like he wears glasses, though, for
really?
sure.
That's
yeah,
funny.
Absolutely.
So they always drew me with like a beard because I posted photos of myself with a beard, but never Rui. But yeah, it was always him with like glasses and like blonde hair. I'm like, that's weird. That's what you imagined before the video technology, right? So
I had that with Giant Bomb. I listened to them for years before I actually ever going to the website and seeing video or anything. And it tripped me out when I finally saw what they looked like. I was way off.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah. It's like when you see cartoon voice actors, you're like, oh, that's weird.
I am digging The new lineup on Giant Bomb is pretty fucking good. I'm still
to listen to that.
Still listening. Pretty optimistic about at least the podcast. I don't know about the website and all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty goddamn good still. So.
You know what? After 11 years, so are you. You just need a new talent. Hey, you guys did what they did, or they did what you did. Got rid of all the boring old talent. And
that's right. And get some fucking upgrades, baby.
Right. Upgrade. I'm wearing a hat today because my hair is long.
Looks good. So, yeah, happy birthday to us. We're 11 years old now. So, and I don't think that it was intentional, but Tony, who I started this whole thing with, wrote us a comment. So we have some feedback from Tony, which is
cool,
pretty fucking fun. So
he was on the 300th podcast with us.
Yes, and that was a long time ago because we've been missing weeks and we're at 341.
I know.
So cool. All right, man. Well, I guess Kevin, let's talk about the games that have been released recently. You want to get to that, or did you have something that? Or did you want to talk? Oh, you. I'm sorry. I jumped over that. You got your first vaccination shot.
Right. I am now a 5G contributor to technology. Oh, the joke.
Am I a 5G? Because I got that like Johnson & Johnson one that nobody wants to take anymore. Like
that's LTE.
LTE. Okay, so I'm still okay, but I'm still vulnerable.
I got the Pfizer. I got a sore arm.
The German.
It's funny because my daughter, later that day I gave her immunization. Nothing to do with coronavirus. The 4 to 6 year old needs immunization, measles, whatever.
Yeah.
But she had to get 2. We missed like hers like a couple years back, so she got 2 needles and I got 1. And then we're both like in bed like, like dying emojis. But I felt fine. Just a sore arm.
Cool.
And my Wi-Fi on my phone is a lot stronger. But yeah, I got my vaccination and I can tell my work because I don't want to go back to the office. And and I started playing Rocket League again. And then, you know what? I'm good at it. I thought I was shit. I was just rusty. I'm good at it again. People have called me a Smurf. And I'm like, motherfucker,
Ain't that the best compliment?
Yes. It says established 2015 in my little name, which means I've been playing since 2015, motherfucker. I was just rusty. So yeah, I'm back in.
Cool. Awesome.
But yes, now we can talk about the games that were all that fun stuff.
It's a game called Manifold Garden that is at the top of the list here on the PlayStation side of things. I've never heard of it, but it is critically acclaimed, it appears. It's at 89%. It's an Escher-esque world of impossible architecture. That sounds amazing. I love Escher drawings.
Oh, that is... Is that vagina drawings again?
No. That's Georgia O'Keeffe. No, Escher was the guy that would like do all the trippy like stairwells that were all going in different directions, but they
right. And you walk up down and you're
or he had like a hand drawing his own hand. That was really
like Doctor Strange shit. Like when you watch the movie. Doctor
Strange.
Yeah.
But Escher, so.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Definitely, If any, I have no idea. Manipulate gravity, it says. Geometry repeats infinitely in every direction. It sounds awesome. It sounds very cool. I won't be able to play this for 10 years because I'll never be able to obtain a PS5. But
just for the lulz, I went on eBay to see if I see a PS5, and it's not even like $1,500.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, if I was like super rich and the difference between $1,500 and $500 was... The difference between $1.50 to me, like
I felt like the wizard. I'm like 15,000. You want 15,000 for a PlayStation 5? Come on, someone, you got that reference? Please.
Was that 50,000 Double Dragon? Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought.
I just watched the Wizard over the weekend.
It holds up. That's a good movie. So I did see you post on Twitter something about Lucas. Like he's a pedophile though, right?
Is he?
Yes, Lucas, that actor's a
he's
fucking.
So bad.
He is bad.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Was it the Power Glove's fault?
The Power Glove, it lured all the kids in. It wasn't a Power Glove. It was that case that had like the 15 games. He had like,
he'd open it like an alley.
How many did he say? He had all 97 of them or whatever. What was the number? No, but that actor like got arrested for like child porn or whatever.
damn it. God damn it. It's like the guy from Ferris Bueller, the principal who looks like a pedophile and it turned out to be a pedophile. Him too.
I don't remember him.
Rooney. The principal.
I don't remember what he looks like.
Oh, he looks like a pedophile. Think pedophile? That's what he
him?
looks like.
Okay.
Yeah. Same thing with Jared from Subway. You're like, man, you look like one, and then you are one.
Yeah.
What the hell? At least don't look like one. I had no idea about Lucas. That sucks. For the kids, I mean, not for him. He can go fuck himself.
But it sucks that, like, for us, because it taints also.
It's like
he's
like
a creep.
Cosby.
Like, fuck.
God damn it, Bill Cosby.
So, Resident Evil Village, Resident Evil 8 has gotten very good reviews as well.
You know what? I saw a trailer. I kind of want to play it now. It looks good.
Did you not want to?
No, I was against it because there was no zombies in it. But then I saw a trailer and I'm like, oh, that looks good.
I hear it's really, really good.
I liked 7 a lot. A lot. And there were no zombies in that one either. And I didn't think about that. 7 had like monsters and like black holes and shit. And the family was kind of zombie-esque, but it wasn't like Resident Evil. I kind of want to play it, but not like $80. I know it's a little short, so I'm going to wait until it goes. I'm in no hurry.
Keep an eye on it, though.
Keep an eye on it. Like a zombie? They take their eyes out?
Zombie. I tried to put an eye in there for you. I couldn't.
Right
I was watching Dairy Girls on Netflix again, so I've got zombie.
Watching what?
Dairy Girls. You ever seen Dairy Girls?
I know Gilmore Girls.
Oh, no. It's this, this comedy show about these Irish girls. It's really fucking funny.
Huh.
Highly recommend it. Dairy Girls. Derry. It's really funny. I think it's excellent. The Capcom Arcade Stadium came out. I think we talked about that when it got announced, right?
Yeah.
Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne HD remaster. That's pretty cool.
Haven't played a single Shin Megami Tensei game. I did buy Yakuza for $5 on the PS4.
All right.
Because that's a game I always wanted to play, and I bought it, and I go, okay, one day. It's $5.
It's a big game.
Bad.
Oh, the Mass Effect. Oh, sorry. What was that?
No, I said it's a big game, but one day I'll get to it.
Speaking of big games, Mass Effect Legendary Edition came out.
Is that the trilogy?
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's not bad. See, I played the first Mass Effect because I heard it was great, and I couldn't get into it. And then I bought the trilogy on PS3 once. It was on sale for like $5 for all 3 or something, and I still didn't get into it. So maybe this time I won't get into it.
Actually, just going on a little tangent of nostalgia here for a second. Going back to Gooch and the Douchebag, back when Gooch and the Douchebag radio was a thing, and they still they did a spoiler cast of Mass Effect, and it was awesome. And I just have this very vivid memory when I was starting the podcast with Tony, listening to their. I've never played Mass Effect. I'll never play Mass Effect, but listening to their spoiler cast of Mass Effect on the way to go record one of the early episodes of Classic Elite.
Didn't you guys also interview the voice actor of the female Shepherd? What's her name?
Yeah, Jennifer Hale.
That's the one, yes.
Douchebag did.
Yeah.
Yep, it's on our YouTube channel somewhere.
I want an 8-bit sprite of myself. On your YouTube channel, there's still like 4 of you, all like 8-bit sprites.
Do we need to... If you want to take the time to make a new banner, that'd be great.
Did you see my thumbnail for last week's episode? It was a cake.
I saw that.
Because I had no time.
Yeah. I get it, man. I get it. So, that's all the new stuff that came out.
Hold on. There's a Jay and Silent Bob Mall Brawl, which is a game I actually had my eye on for 4 years now. This game is old, but it's now on consoles, I think.
Okay.
It says it's like, wait, hold on. It's also now available as a fully functional cartridge compatible with the original NES. That changes things a little bit.
Yeah, that does actually. Now I feel bad about being so dismissive.
Because the game looked like that Flash animation, which I didn't like.
Where did you see that at?
It's right above Mass Effect Legendary Edition on Xbox One.
Sure as shit is. Never would have
And,
clicked on this.
See, I love Kevin Smith.
I know you do.
love him.
I know you
But
do.
I don't like his movies.
Why
I
do
don't
you
like
like
a
Kevin
single one.
Smith
I
so
like
much?
Clerks, and I could tolerate like Mallrats and Dogman, but Clerks is probably his best one.
Sure.
And Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, I guess. But otherwise, I'm not a big fan of his movies. But I like him as a person. I really do
That's
like
shocking.
him.
Whenever I hear him on like a podcast, I'm like, someone needs to punch this pretentious motherfucker in the
Really?
face. Yeah.
Oh, I think he's
He
hilarious.
drives me insane.
That's surprising.
It's like I
love
get
the way
it.
he
You're
talks.
cool. Like there's something about him that I'm like,
I think it's because he reminds me of me. Like he's very like self.
yeah, but I like you. I don't like him.
We have the same initials. Maybe there's a. I've always had
Same
this,
first.
'cause
I love how you go to initials. It's not that it's the first name's the same.
No, it's because
Same amount of
he
syllables?
Visits Toronto. He visits Toronto a lot,
Okay.
and a buddy of mine sent me a text message of him meeting Kevin Smith on my street. Like this was like 2 years ago.
That's kind of
He
cool
goes,
and
"Look
also
who I just-"
like brutal.
He's like, "Look who I just ran into," and I literally left my house because I'm like, I would kill myself if I didn't. And I went down the street, and I was thinking to myself, what can I say if I meet him? I would have been like, dude, we have the same initials. So that's why I know that.
I'm glad you didn't
'Cause
find him.
I know. I would.
You would lose sleep every night a little bit. You'd wake up in a panic. Like, why did I say that?
That's true. But he would have laughed, and I would have awkwardly laughed. But anyways,
Maybe
his
not.
podcast, Smodcast, which used to be very good. I found the first 100 episodes, which is some of the funniest podcasts I've ever heard. But I would say listen to it. But you don't like him, so don't worry about it. Anyways, the game is out, and yeah, it's a side scroller beat 'em up. It doesn't look very good, but I don't know.
It's Jay and Silent
NES
Bob.
cartridge is pretty cool.
I do like Jay
Wonder
and Silent
Boy-
Bob. I do like that movie, and I do like Clerks, and I also like Dogma. So
That's where that Jesus picture came in. Like
yeah,
Jesus.
yeah.
Yeah.
I grew up Catholic, so like that movie really is hilarious.
Some other games: Wonder Boy, Asha, and Monster World came out for the Switch, which has been getting kind of reviews. Maneater, which is also coming out for the Switch, which is going to be on Xbox. Game Pass
Here
today.
she comes.
Huh?
Watch out, boy! She'll chew you up. No,
What the fuck is going on here?
no, you
What
don't.
were you singing?
Fucking
No.
Hall & Oates. Maybe guess the title of the song.
Maneater.
Yeah,
All right. I'm on top of the game today.
nice.
Go
Fucking
Kevin.
shout
Go
out Kevin. I wish you. It's a
Uh,
good song. Do you not like Hall & Oates? Do you know who Hall
don't
& Oates are? They're like a '80s pop rock band.
Maybe I do if I hear one of those songs. I'm very
There's
bad with
definitely
names,
there's something out there, and maybe even Maneater you may have heard.
probably.
Oh, I cannot sing.
But yes, that's coming out for the Switch and will be on Game Pass, which I'm going to renew my Game Pass to play Maneater because I actually really want to play that game. Not $40 to want to, but you know, $3. Metopia comes out for the Switch. Now, okay, I have $15 in my gold points to burn for the Switch eShop. Okay? And I'm trying to figure out what games to burn those on before they expire.
Okay.
Now, my problem is Nintendo Switch does not offer any new games. What's happening? What happened?
I forgot to hit record. I mean, it's fine. The shows, I just have to download it from YouTube now. That's all. Fuck. I hate when I do that. It takes, because it's not till later tomorrow that I can even download the MP3 to edit it. So, like, my plans, whatever. It's fine.
Please don't do that.
It's all going good. We're all
Like
good.
40
We're all
minutes
good.
of us talking. All right.
No.
Anyways.
That's why, honestly, that's why I do the YouTube broadcast. Even though no one watches it on YouTube, it is my redundancy.
Being redundant is redundant.
Yes, and that's a
Anyways,
good thing. That's a good thing when data loss is a problem, or a risk. When data loss is a risk, redundancy is good.
So I was saying before you rudely scared me, I have $15 to gold coins to spend on the eShop,
Yeah,
but the Nintendo Switch offers nothing good.
yeah.
That I haven't played before. It's
Okay.
all like Wii U ports.
Okay,
So I was thinking about buying Minecraft because Hannah got into Minecraft on Game Pass.
okay.
And I wouldn't mind Minecraft as well, but it's $30 on the Switch. I'm like, it should be 20, shouldn't it? But it's never been on sale.
Okay.
So what do I do? Should I spend the 15 gold coins on that?
When do they expire?
I don't know because Nintendo being Nintendo doesn't have a good list, but I feel like they're going to expire soon.
Oh, then yeah, I get it.
Okay. The reason why I say that is because Metopia came out on the Switch, which is a Wii U game. Actually, was that a 3DS game? It uses your Mii's. So that goes to show you that it was obviously not a Switch game.
Yeah. I don't remember that.
It looks pretty crappy, and it's not $40. It's $70. What the fuck, Nintendo? Layers of Fear 2 also comes on the Switch. I bought the first one, never played it, and that's about all the games that came out for this week. Whoop.
Okay. I guess now it is time to start talking about what is in the news.
All right, first thing, because it's a super slow news week, details on new updates to GTA Online and Red Dead Online. Now, who gives a shit about that? Because none of us play the online parts of it. The part that I thought was really funny was, hey, guess what? GTA 5 is coming to PS5 and Xbox Series X on November 11th. That's 4 consoles that this stupid game came on. 4. PS3, PS4, 3, PS5, 1 GTA on 3 consoles. Well, we used to have.
You mean like generations? Are you talking generations? Not
generations.
Consoles is not impressive. Call of Duty does that every year.
Okay. I feel like I'm talking to my wife again. Yes, you're correct.
Words matter. I'm sorry, Kevin.
3 generations. Where we used to have 3 Grand Theft Auto on 1 generation.
Mm-hmm.
Now we have the same game on 3 generations. That's fucking crazy, man.
It's just crazy what a juggernaut that game is.
It's because of the online, right?
Yeah.
The online's killing it. Like, I touched it at the beginning because I was like, oh, GTA Online. That was like 10 years ago. And I never touched it since.
Like, I don't have a citation, but I feel like I've heard it mentioned enough that I believe it. That isn't this like the this is the most the highest revenue generated by a media property.
Yeah, I heard that too. It's like billions of dollars.
Bananas.
It's all those shark cards and shit like that.
So
whatever those are.
Okay, so
the game holds up, I guess.
So awesome. I guess you can keep playing the old game. You can keep playing the old game with your new console. I get that.
And you put in your PS5, and you know what your PS5 is going to say? Hey, do you want to play the PS4 version or the PS5 version?
I've downloaded both of them.
I downloaded both of them, and this is a PS5. But just in case you want to play the old one for some reason, or do you want to play the PS3 version instead? Oh no, you can't.
You fucking you stop that right there. That is the one you would choose because it's the backwards compatible.
Compatible. Stupid consoles generation sucks.
You hate video games so much. I don't know why.
They suck.
Why do you hate them?
They're just so bad. So crappy. And this is not even an upgrade. Your TV is the upgrade. Ooh, 4K? It looks the same on my TV. Unless I get a new TV. I do. This is
why? You don't even play PS5 or Grand Theft Auto 8 or whatever.
Because there's nothing I want to play on it. Except for Oddworld, which is also on PS4. But I'm not paying for it. Because I have it already in my library for PS5. You know what's going to happen when I open my PS5? What? It's going to ask me, hey, do you want to play the PS4 version of Oddworld? No.
So, you know when you go, and it cracks me up?
Yeah.
I always attributed it to, like, Curly. Right? But I was watching the new season of the Trailer Park Boys from when they were in prison. And Bubbles does that enough. And since he's Canadian, I've now shifted to every time you do that, I think of Bubbles, who might be my favorite fictional character of all time.
You know, I've never watched a single episode of Trailer Park Boys.
I've watched most of the episodes more than once.
Oh, I've heard great things about it. But by the time I go to look at it, I'm like, oh, it's like 13 seasons and 3 movies?
Okay, don't worry about it's all movies. And look, I think it's way East Coast. I think it's like Nova Scotia or something.
Scotia.
So you probably are like all snooty about it. Like,
I love Nova Scotia. Crazy.
I've never been there.
Yeah, I had lots
isn't that far enough east that it even goes to another time zone? Like an hour earlier than us?
I don't know. I went there for a wedding once.
One of it, maybe it's Newfoundland. One of the places.
Prince Edward Island does that, I think.
My geography, my Canadian geography is awful.
Or British Columbia. I don't know.
No, that's definitely not BC. That's way on the left coast.
West Side.
But you know what I mean? Like somewhere in Canada is even further east than Maine, and they're in a different time zone.
Am I at geography? I don't know.
I forget.
I just know that video games suck.
There's, never mind. Who cares? Video games. I think they're great. So, all right.
Good. They just make stupid choices. Hotline Miami Collection will be physically released for Switch and PS4. Now, I love Hotline Miami. Look, there's a game I like. I actually love it.
But what are you gonna have a problem with here? What are you gonna have a problem with here?
No problem.
None.
None. I mean, I already own it, so why the hell am I gonna buy it again? The physical one's not gonna be cheaper. I owned this game 3 times. Trish.
Here it is.
Why?
Here it is. Here's the rant. Here we go.
It's good. I like it.
It is awesome. Game. I didn't like 2 that much. It was okay.
2 was okay.
It wasn't as good. The music wasn't as good, and it didn't feel as good to play.
The first one was cool. The first one was all trippy and shit. And he starts losing his mind.
Yeah, I think I own it on 3 platforms. I kind of technically, maybe. Well, I definitely have PC and then like Vita and PS3.
Yeah,
I feel like I might have it somewhere else. Might have it on Switch, maybe, or somewhere else. Or like Epic Store and Steam kind of stuff. Like I probably have like 5 licenses if you count that kind of stuff.
And the name itself is just cool. Hotline.
It is awesome. Yeah, dude.
Wicked name.
And it's just like, it just drips in style. It's just so rad.
Yeah. Oh, it's so
You
good.
feel cool just playing it because the music's so good. So cool. Yeah.
It's just gets eerie too. It's like kind of scary. You're like, what's going on here?
So yeah, physically on the Switch and the PS4, very cool. So
Which is awesome.
Potentially some really cool news. Maybe I don't have a Sonic ring noise, so I did Mario Brothers 2.
Oh, I see.
It's the best positive sound I got on the Switch board. So what do we got here? Maybe some cool Sonic stuff.
So on May 27th, which will be
2
days
days
from now, by the time we're recording, they're going to be announcing
after the Lunar Eclipse. All you Aussies out there, go fucking look at this guy in 12 hours. Or maybe 56. There's going to be a total lunar eclipse
for us too. Can we see it?
We'll see partial. At least in Ohio, I'll see partial. So I've got there was a map that showed like a big swoop. The west coast of the U.S. is going to get the best in the morning.
How many City of Lights?
I'm sorry.
We have too much City of Lights.
Not for the moon. You don't see. You have so much noise or light pollution. You can't even see the moon.
Can't even see the sun, especially in the day. Nothing. The only thing that lights up the streets are the buildings and the traffic lights. True.
Okay, that's crazy. I question your statement about the sun, but let's talk about Sonic.
Yes. So they're going to be announcing some new something. We don't know. Sega's already hinted at a new
Sonic 30th anniversary.
Yeah, but they already announced some Sega stuff. There's a trailer. If you watch the trailer, they show Sonic the Hedgehog using the retro engine, whatever that means. And they've already announced Virtual Fighter 5, or new one, remake or some shit. So they're announcing new stuff.
Awesome.
So all I care about is Sonic.
YouTube.com/Sonic and Twitch.tv/Sonic.
Will it be a Sonic Adventure 3?
How much did they pay to get those?
Would it be Sonic the Hedgehog 5 Episode 1? Or Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 3?
That's what it should be.
Thumbnail. Write that down. I'm going to put that as a thumbnail. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Or Sonic Mania 2. But you know what? It won't be any of that. You know why? Because none of these ideas, I mean, all these ideas I just said are good ideas. So it won't be any of those. It's going to be a Sonic Rush.
That's not entirely fair.
No, it's super fair. It's super fair. We want a Sonic Mania 2. What do we get? Sonic Battle Forces.
My last 2 experiences with Sonic have been A+.
Which ones? Mania,
and the movie.
And 2. Oh, and the movie. Well, the movie doesn't count me no more. It's talking about games, not a movie here. But, you know. Sonic and Tails. No, Sonic and Knuckles and Knuckles and Knuckles and Knuckles. You ever see that meme?
No.
It's like 20 years old. Where they just put a bunch of Sonic and Knuckles on top of Sonic and Knuckles, and it says Sonic and Knuckles and Knuckles and Knuckles and Knuckles and Knuckles.
No, I like that though.
No.
What I
Right
haven't.
then.
I'm sorry. I wasn't
okay.
on that. I wasn't in that corner of the internet.
Anyways, new news. Look up
I was
to my
I was
Twitter.
cybering with 47-year-old men I thought were similar aged ladies from Florida. You remember
The
AOL chat rooms?
Oh yeah, of course, best kind. ASL, you go first.
That's
18F Toronto. Me
Me
too.
Wow, what do you know? Fuck.
I was like 13.
Oh, I know. That's yeah. I was like 11 or 12. Like whatever fucking age.
Whatever makes me see
my
a booby
favorite,
right now.
my favorite age to be was to type 16. That to me
Did
felt
I-
like just like that.
Finish
That's
your
when adulthood
version.
begins. What was that?
Did I ever tell you that I thought economics meant porn for the longest time?
No. Whoa. Can we? What?
My brother, when my brother first got the internet,
Okay.
early 2000s, I was young, and my cousin came over and asked him if he had, economics on
Yeah.
the computer. But I knew they were talking about porn. They were trying to speak in code, so I wouldn't know. So I thought economics meant porn.
Wow.
So when they kept like hinting, what kind of economics can you see? My brother was like, oh, all kinds, whatever you want, right? And then like they'd leave, and then I be like, spit in my hand, let's do this.
Did you have a
Google.com.
moment where like, did you ever call it economics and someone's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
I'm like that dog with the bell. If I hear the word economics, I'm like instantly
No,
hard.
but did that like ever bite you in the ass and like embarrass you, or did you know like to use the term porn? Like did you ever call it the wrong thing?
Wait, would they ever call porn?
You thought economics meant porn, right?
Yes.
Did you ever inadvertently to somebody else use the term economics instead of porn?
Oh, like I went up to them and like to a bookstore. I'm like, hey, do you guys have any economic books?
Well, I was thinking more like in a social situation. Like
No.
you're with fellow sixth graders, and you're like, yeah, dude, my brother's computer has like economics, and they're like, I
Crazy
don't
economics.
care about economics or whatever.
Black
like,
economics,
and
bushy
they-
economics.
yeah, you know what I mean? Like you're trying to, like they're talking about boobies, and you're like, oh, dude, my brother's computer has so much economics, and they're like, what are you
Well, that's
talking
what I
about?
was gonna say. So I'd like go on Yahoo.com, which was the style at the time, and I would type in economics. And it was,
Oh.
like, a bunch of numbers. And I was
So Jeeves, you only embarrass yourself in front of Jeeves, not luckily. Thank God it wasn't like your friends.
like, right. So I felt good about that. But yes, I thought that meant that. Just like I thought porn was corn because I misunderstood it the first time I heard it. Yeah. Hey, I thought Batman and Pac-Man was the same person for the longest time when I was a kid too. I wasn't very smart.
I did have one. There was a show called like Jake and the Fat Man, and it was like a lawyer show, and I thought it was Jake and the Batman, and I was really
See?
disappointed. So I know what you're talking about.
Well, you have
All right.
Batman? Cool. Waka waka
Yeah,
waka.
yeah, and it was like a
Batman
lawyer
at all.
show. I'm like, what? Grandma, your shows suck. All right. We have a game coming out called Dodgeball. It's a Dodgeball brawler. I'm sorry. It's called Knockout City. It already has 2 million players, according
Right.
to Destructoid. I think I saw this come out on Game Pass. Maybe I think I saw an ad for this.
It's a free-to-play game on every console. It's even available on the Switch. And I downloaded it to try it out. I know 6 gigs, so it's downloading still.
I wonder if it's my favorite thing is when you download stuff in the background while we're trying to record the podcast. It's been
Why-
great.
You...
Yeah, fuck you. You're the worst.
Anyways, the reason why I put this on the list is because we were wrong about Rocket League. We were wrong about Fallout Boys, or whatever that game is called. What's it called?
Oh, yeah. Among Us or Fall in the... I know what you're talking about. Whatever that
And then-
was.
We were wrong about Among Us, because I was like, Among Us.
Yeah.
Actually, so this will just be the next Fortnite. Because we were wrong about Fortnite as well.
I'm trying to... All right, I'm going to see if I can mute it before I play the trailer.
People like their
I wonder-
multiplayers.
I want to see what the... Oh, it's like... Oh, weird. It almost looks like Splatoon meets Windjammers
Overwatch.
meets Overwatch, yeah.
Yeah.
I you know what? This
And-
looks like the kind of game I would like, but get crushed. So if it's only online, I probably won't be able to play it.
Yeah, it's an online only game. But people like their online games, man. That's weird.
I know.
I
I'm
can't.
happy for them, right? But I just
Yeah.
can't participate. That's all.
Games suck. I'm just saying.
I'm not good at them. That's what
Except
it
for
comes down
Rocket
to.
League.
I'm not good at
Rocket League is my top 5 games of all time.
I haven't played it in a year or two, but I adored Rocket League.
I could acknowledge that this game is so much fun, and just everything about it is great.
This looks cool.
I just love. Yeah. So I'm going to try this, and I'll probably get back to you next week about it.
Check out Knockout City. Okay, 2 quick other items I put on here. One was I want to give a little bit of a shout out to Microsoft real quick. So they had this pilot program where if you had an Xbox One, you might get selected to be able to buy an Xbox Series X from them.
Yeah, you said it last week.
Right? So I participated. It was a little clunky, but whatever. They sent me a note today that let me know I did not get selected to get the console.
Oh, that's good. At least they let you know.
Amen, dude. How rowdy is that? Also, because it was a little clunky, I wasn't 100% sure I was even registered. So this let me know I definitely was registered, and it was fine. So I didn't win, whatever. I'm bummed. I do have a Series S, and on Reddit, there was a rumor that if you had a Series S, you would not be eligible for this program. Which I want to upgrade so bad, dude. Just for no goddamn reason, but I want to.
Same reason why I want a PS5. Don't know why. I want one.
I just wanted to say that's awesome that they let me know I didn't win. That's fucking rad.
Which jobs would do that too?
Right? And then the other item that is a slight bummer, but pretty awesome too. Axiom Verge 2 has been delayed, which is a bummer. And because Tom Happ didn't feel right about that, he was disappointed that it's going to be delayed. There's an Axiom Verge documentary about making the first game.
Really? Oh, that's awesome.
And he's making it free forever on Steam because he feels bad Axiom Verge 2 is delayed.
That is so cool. I got to watch that.
So go to Steam. Kevin,
you lost me.
No, finally, you can download something on Steam that you can take advantage of. Log into Steam, and you can just your computer can watch a movie. So go get that.
Yeah, I watched an indie game movie.
It's called AV1. And AxiomVerge2.com has a blog post about it. Axiom Verge and then the numeral 2.com. So he's probably the most famous person that follows us on Twitter. So shout out to Tom Happ. That's very cool.
Yeah, boy.
All right, Kevin. It is it's a slower news week. We've milked it for as much as we could. We're at 45 minutes in. So I want to do, take 10 minutes maybe less. And I'm going to take a look at 2 Nintendolife articles with you. You, back in the day, Paranerds.com, lived and died by the top 10s, right? So in my mind, you are a connoisseur, an aficionado of the ranked video game lists. So let's take a look at these lists and see if they're any good.
Okay.
Nintendolife.com has rated the NES, Nintendo Switch Online games, and they've also done the same for Super Nintendo. Kevin, which list can we critique first? Where do you want to start?
Let's go with.
I'm gonna save the best for. I'm gonna save the best for last, kind of guy.
Yeah, let's go with SNES first because neither of us have an SNES. And neither of us have nostalgia for it. So.
Boom. I do have nostalgia for it, but more of a lust, like Yasmin Bleeth, or
like you would have sex with it.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Exactly why I said Yasmin Bleeth.
FX chip.
Same. Yes. Oh, I was. Can I another side tangent real quick? So I'm watching a YouTube channel that was reviewing guitar amps, and one of the demonstrators was talking about different modes and threw out the term Mode 7. He's not a gamer, but he definitely played Super Nintendo. He's from Holland or something.
Mode 7 an amp? I have an amp called Mode 7.
He was talking in terms of, maybe I've never heard of one called a Mode 7. I can't definitively say there's never been a Mode 7 amp. Trust me, we're just going to move on. Never mind. I'm telling a terrible story. All right, there are 46 games on the Super Nintendo list.
Let's go at top 22
Yeah, I like that.
because the games before that's like
They all look shit. So I'm gonna go through a little slowly just to. No, we're just gonna do top 22. Okay, coming in at number 22, Star Fox 2. I've never played it. Is it any good?
I didn't know it was on Switch Online. I have a Super Nintendo Classic for this stupid game. And I never played
this is Switch Online. I didn't know it either.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna have to try to play this game.
I thought it was exclusive on the SNES Classic, but I guess not. That's what made that little guy special.
Super Ghouls and Ghosts. I'm sure it's good. I've heard it's good.
Yeah, 21. I would say 21.
21, all right.
For that one.
Breath of Fire 2. This is one of those games. I don't know anyone that's played it, but it's always on these lists. Apparently it's awesome.
Never heard of it.
Okay. Demon's Crest.
Never heard of it.
Wild Guns. This one's kind of cool. There was a PS4 remake.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Kirby's Dream Land 3. I've heard this is awesome.
Oh, yeah.
I think I have it on Wii U, maybe.
I would say under 15 for this one, not 16. It's Kirby's Dream Land. It's a beautiful looking game.
Mario Super Picross. Now, I played like Picross 3D on the Switch and stuff. Or, I mean, on the 3DS. It's amazing. Dude, what do you think about
I heard
this?
good things. I didn't play
right
Picross.
at 16?
I would switch it with Kirby.
Okay. Yeah, me too. Star Fox coming in at 15. I don't think it's that good of a game.
No. I told you when I bought Star Fox 64 for the 3DS. And I made this joke on another podcast a long time ago. It was basically this. Welcome to Star Fox. Press start. Congratulations. I was like, well, I'm done. It was such a short game. It was so meh.
I've always
But I guess for the time, the graphics and everything were like pretty mind-blowing.
Number 14, F-Zero. This is a top 10 game for me, so I feel like this is a little low.
So let me tell you, my wife, this is the only game my wife like loves. She doesn't play games, but she grew up with SNES. And she wrote, and when she was a kid, in one of her like essays for school, like maybe grade 6, she wrote F-Zero. And the teacher wrote F-Zero or F-O, because she did F-O, meaning F-Zero.
Like, fuck
but
off?
the teacher's like, oh, I don't know, but the teacher like tried to correct her by saying F-Zero or F-O, because the teacher didn't know what the hell the game was, right? So I thought that was funny.
Super Punch-Out's number 13.
That's surprising.
I don't care for that one that much either.
Really? I mean, it's not as beautiful as Punch-Out, but I mean, I don't know. It's nice.
It's okay.
This one's surprising.
Joe and Mac.
Joe and Mac, the caveman game. The arcade game is so much better than the SNES version. This is the one I kept getting when I wanted the arcade version instead. But to beat Super Punch-Out and Star Fox, all right.
Tetris Attack. I've heard this is awesome. I've never played it, though.
Never played it as well.
DK Country 3. It's a good game.
That's the one with Dixie Kong, right?
I think that's the second one. With
Dixie
the girl?
Kong's Double Trouble. Yeah, she's in here.
Maybe, it looks like a different... Maybe is she in 2 of them, maybe?
I guess. I never played part 3, I don't think.
Number 9 is Kirby Superstar. That's an awesome game.
Legit. Yeah,
that's a good
this
game.
is like 5 Kirby games in one, so I would say it's a good place there.
Super Mario Kart. I don't care for it, but it's fine. That seems appropriate out of 46 games total. Donkey Kong Country is coming in at number 7. Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy's Conquest. That was the one I was... So, she's definitely in that one. So, she must be in both. Number 5, Super Mario All-Stars. That's what a A+ game that is.
Yeah, it's a great... It was like the first remake of classic games.
In fact, this is my big... Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island, ahead of All-Stars. Get out of here.
Get the...
Boo.
Sorry. Yoshi Island game, all the Yoshi games suck.
Okay, there you go. Metroid, Super Metroid, number 3. All right, I'm cool with that.
Yep.
Super Mario World at number 2. Now, I haven't looked.
Don't even scroll. Yeah, we're both thinking the same
I've got to guess.
What could number 1 be?
It's Ocarina of Time. Link to the Past.
Let's see.
Link to the Past.
Yeah, of course.
Dun, 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 dun. So, I mean, the only glaring one is Yoshi's Island 2 is way, way, way too high. I think that's the only thing that I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
And Mario Kart 8 is too high, too. I would put that in the top 5 for SNES games.
I don't like Mario Kart, so I think it should go lower, like more 10. I mean, other.
But you got it. Well, we basing it on now or like then?
Even then, I was like so on that one.
Oh,
like,
I was so jelly of Ruby. I'm like, I want to play Mario Kart. I want to have Sonic.
Yeah, there were many other games I would have rather played even as a kid. Like Street Fighter was another one that I really wanted to play. And so, cool. All right. Well, Super Nintendo, they did okay. We'll say Nintendolife, good job. We'll give it a good job.
And then you know what? If we don't like it, we could create our own website and do our own top 10. That's what I used to tell people who disagree with my top 10 farts. I'm like, well, go create your own website, stupid. I'm not anybody.
Dude, the NES is just so much better. I'm looking at the bottom of the list, and there's games here I'd put ahead of the top 10 in there.
What we got to do, we're going to add 22 again?
Yeah, I'm just looking for... Dude, Super Dodgeball? Oh, no, never mind. I'm thinking Super Spike V-Ball. That's the best one. I'm just looking for any... Oh, Super Mario, the Lost Levels, that should be dead fucking last.
Wait, which number are we at? Sorry, I'm still scrolling.
I'm looking for honorable mentions. Sorry. I'm almost there.
I see.
Ice hockey, that should be top 25.
Oh, I guess this is based on what's on these servers.
Yeah, it's only out of the 40 games or whatever.
Yeah.
God, dude, there's so many great games. Double Dragon, Tecmo Ball, the original Super Mario, Adventures in Lolo Land, Donkey Kong Jr., Rygar, Ghosts and Goblins, Ice Hockey.
Game?
These didn't even get in the top 10. Hold on.
Hold on. Wait, hold on. You're blowing my mind. Ghosts and Goblins is on the NES thing?
Yeah.
So what the hell is Capcom thinking trying to sell it again? On that Capcom arcade thing.
People bought it.
I got Ghosts and Goblins for free, and I'm like, ha 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 ha. But if it's on the NES thing, what do I do?
Kevin, don't act like you've never made awfully redundant purchases before. Games that you've already been given for free.
No, but here's the thing I was going to say.
What do you mean, what are they doing? They know a lot of people like you are out there, so they can put it out there and it'll sell again. What? But how are you surprised at that at all?
On Twitter, I was like, hey, Scott, check out this awesome package. $20 for all these River City Ransom Double Dragon games and all this. And then I found out they're on the NES thing. I'm like, oh. So why was I so happy to buy River City Ransom to play when I have it already on the NES thing? Why'd you tell me anything? You could have saved me $20.
I don't check Twitter enough. I don't know what to tell you.
All right, fair enough.
Excite Bike coming in at number 22, but this is the Versus Excite Bike, which is better. I won't get into why, but it's better. There's different rules and
Never heard of Versus Excite Bike, but all right.
Have you ever seen they call them the red tents? They're arcade sit-down cabinets. So this is what was in there. So this is the arcade version of Excite Bike, but it looks and plays like the NES. They're just subtle tweaks. Chrysalis, I've never played that. You ever played Chrysalis?
Never heard of it.
Donkey Kong, which I've been playing, but not the NES version.
Donkey Kong. Stay there for a second. Do you know the beginning of Super Mario 64? The song, when he's about to come out of the pipe for the first time, is the Donkey Kong song?
I did not. I'll have to
go
look at a YouTube video that explains it to me.
Someone made the speed either faster or slower. Sure. It's the same, but slower.
Yes.
I was like, that's cool. Also, that beat, the dun 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 dun, dun, is also the same beat of a Beatles song, John and Yoko.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say Hard Day's Night or something. So
no, life very easy. You know how hard it can be if the way things are going, they're gonna crucify me. That song.
John Lennon's overrated. Beatles
yeah, he is. But that song, the bass line is this song. Dun 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 dun. Sorry, go ahead. I've been meaning to tell you that for like 5 weeks. Sorry.
Kid Icarus is at number. I never got into Kid Icarus. There's a lot of.
Yeah, I'd say 19 is good.
Gradius at 18.
That's good too.
Excite Bike NES ahead of Versus Excite Bike. I'm not sure I agree with that. Double Dragon 2 coming in at number 16. I hate the AB punch setup, but it is better. I mean, it's a good game. Zelda 2, A Link to the Past, not bad.
I can't stand this game. I can't stand that.
Oh, I like that game.
I have so much evil memories of that game.
Oh, it's a good game. Star Tropics.
That's a good game.
That's too high. 14. Star Tropics, nah, too high. Blaster Master should be higher because they're save states.
Yeah.
So the game's fixed now. Blaster Master is a great game. Blaster Master was inexpensive when we were kids. You could get that for $10 at in our mall. What was it? Yeah, it was KB. It was called KB Toys, right? It's EB Games. Yeah, so we had KB Toys. River City Ransom coming in at number 12. Super Mario 2, the America's version, number 11. That's a top 10 NES game all time, not just on this list.
Really? You think that would be top 10?
Oh, in my heart, absolutely.
Really?
That's a top 5 for me. I adore that game.
All right.
Dr. Mario, number 10.
I would switch that with Mario 2, maybe.
Yeah, for sure. Ninja Gaiden, number 9.
Gaiden.
Mario 2 is above that. There's two references that we were able to get out.
Yeah, we're getting all we can out of the wizard.
Yeah. Metroid. I like Mario 2 more than Metroid. Metroid's in at number 8.
Yeah.
Number 7. I've never heard of this game, and now I need to play it.
Oh,
Ninja Jaja Maru-kun. It's from
it's hard,
Jalico.
it seems like.
Jalico?
If you're one of those people who can't beat the first stage of Super or Ghouls and Ghosts, this one probably isn't for you.
That's what it says?
Yeah.
Awesome. I need to try that, though. I can get through the first stage. That's about it. Fire and Ice, I heard, is really good. Isn't that like a puzzle game?
Is it? But top 10 good for Nintendo games?
So I'd rather play Mario 2. Number 5, Super Mario Brothers, the original. I'd rather play Mario 2. Number 4, Kirby's Adventure.
That's a good spot for it.
Awesome game. Great spot for that. It should go down 1 because I'd rather play Mario 2. Punch Out.
Dope, man.
Punch Out, number 3. That's very good. I would rather play Mario 2, but Punch Out number 3 is good. Zelda as number 2.
Okay, we know what number 1 is without even scrolling down.
Yeah, it's going to be Mario 3, right?
Bubble Pop. Oh, no, yes, Super Mario Brothers 3.
Oh, it is Bubble Bubble. Holy fuck.
Oh, fuck. What the hell?
Bubble Bubble 2?
Rainbow Islands? What the hell?
So, yeah, on this, I agree with number 1. Actually, I'll concede number 1. I would put Mario 2 at number 3 on this list out of all the games that we scroll through.
I would remove Fire and Ice. I feel like they're just doing that to be like, see, we're different.
That's how I felt about that Ninja Jaja Maru-kun game.
But we also haven't played it. So, who the fuck are we to say?
It's probably pretty good. I bet Fire and Ice is probably pretty good. Huh?
Better than Super Mario Brothers 2, though?
Doubt it. I love Mario 2 so much. Cool. Well, so that's it. Kevin, what do you think of their lists? Was this one also good? I think both of us were good as well. I like Nintendolife.
They're pretty good. Yep. Yeah, they're pretty good. Cool. I out of top 10, I would give them number 1 on that list.
Okay. Yeah. I'd give them an indie game of the movie out of Super Mario Boy. Kevin, so what you been playing, man?
Not a whole lot.
Me either.
I'm still stuck between my JRPGs and my never-ending games. Like, I'm never-ending meaning I don't have time. Like, I'll play Uncharted Lost Legacy is a 4 to 6 hour game, and I'll press start and then have to turn it off after like 5 minutes of like jumping because Hannah will want to watch TV or something.
Kids.
And anytime I do have games available, I'm still playing Binding of Isaac, so I'm stuck in all these long ass games that I can't get out of. But I did beat Limbo again.
I've never beaten that. That's a glaring. I need to get through that one sometime.
That's a game purchased like every time. I bought it on every device I could: Vita, PS3, PS4, 360 when it first came out. I have it on my phone because I got when I first got my 7 Plus. I was like, oh, big screen, and I downloaded Limbo, and it's easy to play because it's just forward and jump, 2 buttons on the tab, right? It works. And yeah, I played this fucking thing, and I beat it 1,000 times, and I never remember any of the puzzle solutions. Yeah. I'm like, this is brand new to me.
Awesome. But Portal's like that for me. I forget a lot of the Portal solutions, so it's fun to revisit.
Oh no, Portal I remember, but Limbo, it's like I won't look things up because you know me. I'll eventually get the solution, but it's funny playing Limbo now because I'm playing it with Hannah. So I had her sitting next to me, and I was like, maybe the game's scary, but I'm like, it's not though. It looks like it would be scary, but it's not. It's just like black and white and a little bit creepy with the beginning, but after that you get to the warehouse and the factory, and then you're like out of the giant spider is probably the scariest part of the game. But yeah, we made it to the end, and the credits rolled, and I was like, I forgot how nice that ending was. You just kind of nothing just happens. And if you want a game that's kind of like Limbo, play that new one, Inside. I think it's called.
Yeah, I got through most of that too. That one's creepy.
That was rad too. If
Yeah.
you make it to the ending, it's just like Limbo. Where you're like, what the fuck did I just do?
Sure.
I have no idea what just happened. It was awesome. So I beat that, and I played a game called Stranded Deep, which was free for PlayStation Plus, and that's the one we were looking at Metacritic at the thing, and I'm like, oh, it's a survival. Like you're stuck on an island.
Yeah.
So it's Cast Away the game basically, and it's exactly that, Cast Away the game, but it's kind of roguelike. And it's kind of like, okay, it's a good concept. There's just a lot of stuff in it. Like, you got to build a tent, and you got to build a fire. You got to look for pieces. The graphics aren't that nice, to be honest. It sounds like a PS3, early PS3 game.
Okay.
Where I can't tell what things are supposed to be. It's just kind of, I wish it was a little bit better, like the GUI. Also, everything's so tiny. Like, I'm getting old. I can't read the shit that's saying on the screen. It's like, build a knife. And I'm like, what do you need? I can't read that. I see the number 2, but 2 what? I can't, because it tells you in like tiny letters next to number 2 what it is. I'm like, I don't know what you're saying. I don't care enough to look it up. So I played for my first like night where I survived.
All right.
And I forgot how to check my watch to see how thirsty I was. And I said, fuck this game. But from what I played, I can see it being addicting because it is a roguelike. Sort of, but it's interesting. I mean, if you want to know what it's like to be cast away on an island, it's probably your best bet for a game to do that. There's no combat. It just stay alive and drink water and kill crabs and then read tiny fonts. That was the worst part of the game for me. And then the sun came out. And it was like dawn, and I'm like, everything's so shiny. I can't see anything. Then it got nighttime. I didn't have a fire going.
It should make you feel like you're in Toronto, though. All right. Sorry.
Yeah, those are the only 2 games I played.
I've also played just 2 games. Oh, kind of not. I much like I couldn't get through the tutorial of MLB The Show, I could not get through the tutorial of FIFA. So that was on Game Pass.
Okay.
I just can't. Looked amazing. Cannot play. I cannot play it. Their games are too tough for me.
Your tutorials are my tiny fonts.
Dude, I can't handle it. Like, fuck. So. I've been really.
What is it? Is it? It's confusing.
No, it just doesn't let me play the game. I just want to play the game. It's just like me doing shit. It's in my way. You know, it's
that's what the beginning of Deep Stranded or whatever the hell the game would call it. The beginning of the tutorial. That's why it's telling you what to get. But I'm like, I don't know what you want me to get.
It's in my way.
Like,
there's got to be a better way than making me memorize shit before I start with no context. Yeah. Like, so.
You'll figure it out as you play.
I downloaded Donkey Kong Country, but like the actual arcade port that like $8 on Switch, not the NES one. Archive? Yes, the arcade archive version.
Nice.
Very. I really, really, really have a love for that game. I desperately want a stand-up original Donkey Kong arcade cabinet. And I'm willing to overpay for it someday.
Is the screen vertical?
I turn it vertical, yeah. So what I've been doing is like I'll put it vertical, like I'll lean it up, like I'll be playing on my bed and I'll like lean it up against a pillow or something, and I take the handles off and then I put the the joysticks or whatever, Joy-Cons. I'll take them off and I'll put them appropriately so it plays vertical on the Switch.
So that's what I'm saying. So the arcade version is the vertical screen because that's what it was.
It is an option.
Awesome. Oh, that's awesome. Cool.
It could be better. But I'm on a waiting list for this little grip thing that puts it vertical and has it nice for you. Jeremy Parrish, actually, formerly of One Up, game journalist. He's the one that...
Yeah, we spoke about that when I tried to figure out the name of that format when it's vertical. Remember?
Yeah. So I'm on the waiting list to get one of those. They probably will never. I'll probably never get one, but you can get them on eBay for $50. That's ridiculous when they retail for $12. If I can get one for $12, if the doesn't sell out immediately when they restock them, I'll buy one, and if not, no big deal. And Kevin, I finally saw the credits on Uncharted 4. I can cross that off the list.
Yeah, finally.
Uncharted 4 is a very good game. It's fun to play. It's long. Obviously, it took me 5 years almost. I purchased it in June of 2016. It's still impressive. Like, it felt at times like next generation graphically. Yeah. It just looks amazing. Yeah. And I'm playing on an original one, like a not a pro or anything like that, or a slim. What do you think of the ending? It's fine. It's happy ending.
But I mean, there's like, I never say never.
Okay. Also, I've never played another Uncharted game. I am not invested in this at all.
Oh, okay.
I watched this like I watched Indiana Jones 3, no context. Yeah, I've got no affinity towards Sully or his brother or his wife. None of that. I was there for eye candy, and it was cool. Definitely.
Is that the one where Sully gets shot, or you think he does, and you start hallucinating?
Maybe. I don't know. It's stretched out over 5 years. That does sound vaguely familiar.
It was 2 years ago.
Does sound kind of familiar, but I don't know.
Okay.
Uncharted 4 is fine. It's cool. I finally got my money's worth, I suppose, out of it, but I saw the credits. The gunplay is atrocious. It is
really?
It is unplayable, in my opinion, to shoot guns in that game. Knock it down to story mode, fuck the enemies, don't die, and just, like, go have fun.
Did you do the Crash Bandicoot Easter egg?
The what?
Crash Bandicoot?
Did I do... Yeah, I played the game, like, against my wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was cool. I wish that wasn't spoiled for me.
I didn't. If it was, I'd forgotten about it. So that was cool. Sorry if I just spoiled it for you. You should have played it sooner.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. That's all I've been playing. So we got a little bit of feedback, and then we'll call it a show.
Now you should play Uncharted 2.
Nope. I know your joke. Fuck you. I'm not gonna play it like Halo.
Play Uncharted 1.
I've played halfway through Golden Abyss. Maybe I'll finish that. Yeah, I have it. I have that. Oh, I don't know if I've got the case, but I have the actual cartridge.
That's the best use of a Vita. Was that game?
Golden Abyss.
Put the Vita at the light. That was awesome.
Oh yeah, it did.
Look through the map.
Yeah, it took care of all the actual features of it. So
yeah.
Alrighty, Demez writes in with some feedback on episode 340. Scott, balding and hiding it, or just really like baseball cap for a weird reason, or both. I'm balding a little bit on the top, but no, not hiding it. Demez, I'm so busy that I used to shower before I would do a podcast. I no longer have the time to do that. So I worked my first job, and then my second job, I had 20 minutes to spare coming home today. So the baseball cap is hiding the hair I have, not hiding the balding. But it's more right here.
My hat this week is because complete opposite. It is too long. Too long. Oh, I can't hear you. You're muted. I can't hear you.
Oh, sorry. Dumbass. I'm 38, so I don't need to worry about, I feel like I've made it far enough in life that I don't think I need to worry about hiding my balding at this point. You know what I mean? I think I'd be self-conscious about it if I was 23.
Yeah. My dad was bald. I'm obviously not going to go bald. My brother went bald, but not me.
So, yeah. Nope, just a hat. So 65 hours into Nier Automata. I think I am near the end. He actually typed that correctly.
That's the game. That's the fucking game I always get confused with the other one.
It is. You always confuse it.
And it's on Game Pass, I think.
It is.
I'm going to try it.
Most highest recommendation, Platinum Games of Bayonetta fame, Devil May Cry fame, Astral Chain fame, Transformers, Devastating fame, Metal Gear Rising fame. It's pretty good.
It made one shitty game, Ninja Turtles, which hurts me to say.
They can't all be bangers. Dumbass goes, what the fuck? High school golf? Scott was a rich Scott was a rich kid in a rich area. I was not a rich kid. There's some rich areas around here. He said we had Dodgeball, just a ball full of gym. You had a golf course.
Full of what?
He's like, you had a golf course, huh?
A ball full of what?
We just had Dodgeball. Oh, just a ball like full, like for the gym.
Oh, this is a ball full of jizz.
Oh, no.
That's the worst kind of dodgeball I've ever played.
Playing. You got to be good at it.
You might get friendly.
You might get, yeah. But no, just like in gym class or whatever.
Gotcha.
Yep. The Mega Man Cross series, I like more than the others. Oh, like the X, like Mega Man X.
Mega Man X.
My favorite Crossman was Logan. X-Men.
Are those
Logan.
called Mega Man Crosses? Is that for real?
I don't know.
Have I been saying it wrong all these years?
I don't think so. I think he's just making sure that I don't say 10.
Gotcha.
It's
not Mega Man 10. Mega Man X is X. It's his own thing.
That's my point. He wants to make sure that I call it the right one because there is a Mega Man 10, and he knows I'm an idiot.
There is a Mega Man 10?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, okay. They made a new... Right, okay.
Y'all caught up?
Well, got it. They shouldn't have called Mega Man X with the Roman numerals.
Sure?
And all the other games are Roman numerals.
Hey, yeah. Welcome to YouTube in 2006. But did you get the other joke? My favorite Crossman movie was Logan.
Because it's X-Men.
There you go.
Very funny, this guy.
That is a fucking good. That is a good goddamn movie. If you get it on Blu-ray, there's a black and white noir version. That's
I heard about that.
Really neat to see.
I didn't like Logan, surprisingly.
Dude, I cried at the end of fucking Logan. What a great movie. Oh, A+. That movie's A+. Are you kidding me? You didn't like Logan? You know what? Stop playing video games when you're trying to watch a movie. Why don't you pay attention to what's going on?
I paid attention.
No, you
they
didn't.
tried too hard to make the movie rated R. Yeah, that's right. I went there.
You're wrong. Hey, go ask Kevin Smith what he thinks about it.
He will. He probably loved it. If he likes it, I like it.
Exactly.
Because I have no brain.
Exactly. That's what I'm getting at. Pi for Kevin is divide how long the circle is around by the width of the circle, then across the middle. 3.14 widths is the same length OC the outer circle of the outer circle. That's how you get 5 or pi. Remember, like you can figure out pi.
Still means nothing to me.
Okay.
You could have said anything at that point, Demez.
He does say Kevin is exactly right. Everything in the earth is falling, but falling in a free fall is accelerating by definition. So you're both right.
Oh, I didn't want to.
But if you really want to have your mind blown, in actuality, everything in the universe is also perfectly at rest. You're always at rest, and all the other stuff is falling in different ways relative to you. Yes. Fun. All right, and then Serendipity chimes in. Tony, our good buddy Tony, the old OG, the founder of Classic Elite. Hey, guys. Just dropping by to say hi. Kevin, sorry you were still in lockdown. Scott, I need to try that tangerine beer, which we brewed this last week. It was a lot of fun. Kevin, I think I remember you talking about The Binding of Isaac and being a fan. I don't like roguelikes, but my teenage son loves that game. The fact his son is teenage is crazy.
It's crazy.
11 years does add a lot. He is playing it, and he's beat it 10 plus times trying to get all the achievements. Looks like a tough feat. He also picked up board games, and we love it. Have a great week, guys.
The Four Soul Binding of Isaac game.
Yeah.
I want that, but I don't have anyone to play with.
So, thank you, Tony. Good to hear from you, buddy. I think that's going to be it for the show then. So,
sweet.
I want to thank everybody very much for listening to the show. If you'd like to contact us, you can get a hold of us, classicelite@gmail.com, or DM us or contact us on social media. Our handle everywhere is at Classic L337, just like our email handle. And that's on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Amazon. I want to thank Ben Landis and Cubby for letting us use their music for intro and outro music. Did I say music too much? Who cares? Shout out to Dumez and Tony. Kevin, always a pleasure, my friend. And yeah.
Strong.
It's strong at the end. Hey, you'll sleep well. The sun's still out, so it's almost like we recorded in the middle of the day. So, all right, everyone, thank you very much for listening to episode 341 of the Classic Elite Podcast, and we'll see you again soon for episode 342.
Bye.
Bye.